Hey everyone, Frankie here, New West Reset. How you doing? How's it going? Today we're going to check out this really cool looking but kind of funny looking, I think it's condos or apartments. But anyway, stick around, we'll be right back to check out this cool building. Alright, so here we are at the main entrance, 614 Royal Avenue. I'm between 5th Street and 6th Street Southwest. Once again today I'm in the Mission District here in Calgary. And the first thing I'm noticing is this door, this sort of French door style patio doors here, and there's another one here. Well, they're shooting right down into the ground there, good people. That the brick goes slightly below ground level, and then there's the concrete foundation. But I think it's one of those funny foundations where they just smear on the concrete over top of the brick because it actually juts out over the brick, and that's normally not how you would do it. You would have the brick extended further out than the foundation to help with water runoff. So that's why they've had to sort of angle the top of that concrete and kind of transition it into the brick to help shed the water away. But beautiful detail on this thing. Look at this front door, just absolutely gorgeous. Neat little arch detail in there with the window, and then a portal up there. But I'm thinking that this top floor of this thing was an add-on. It was later on. It was sort of an afterthought, or built later on. I think the brick was perhaps the original building, and then that floor was added on after the fact. Not entirely sure though, because it does have that portal, which is kind of unusual. You can see there's a lighter brick right along there. It's almost a yellowed brick. So I'm thinking again, this textured sort of facade brick was added, and you can see a little bit of that original brick peeking out on the top there. Beautiful details of limestone above all these windows. And then this around the front door is all limestone as well. Really, really cool looking building. Let's zip around this side here onto the street. That'll be the west-facing side. We'll get a little bit of better sunlight and have a better look. So hang with me here for a moment. I'll be right back. All right, so here we are. This is the west-facing side of the building. You can see bathed in beautiful sunlight on this warm, sunny day. Again, my apologies. The wind is crazy. It's gusting up to 100 kilometers per hour, which is around 60 mile per hour wind gusts. So I'm having to yell at you, and I don't like yelling at you, good people. But anyway, let's have a look at this side of the building here. And what do they call this thing? Hannan Manor. All right, a different address on this door than the door on the other side. The other one was 6 something, and this is 1930, unless that's the date. I don't know, it could be the date of what they're telling us. But anyway, you can see here another portal above there, very similar to that other main entrance that we just looked at there on the south side of the building, with that arch window detail in there. And again, you can see that lighter brick playing peekaboo right there. What is going on with that? I'm not too sure. Did they run out of facade brick? I don't know. But again, beautiful limestone detail all around there. This obviously some kind of retrofit over this door because it's stainless steel and brick and concrete, but still looks very nice. These windows here awfully low, and another French door shooting right down right there as well. You can get a pretty good look at it. Let's walk up here to the steps, and you can have a little peekaboo there. Yeah, see, it's quite far down, maybe about 3.5 feet down, I would say. And looks like there's a little, I don't know if you can see that little access door. Right, where am I pointing? Right around in there somewhere. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Looks like the old, where they used to deliver the milk, you know. They'd open the door and the milkman would put the glass bottles of milk there and close the door. So I'm thinking that's what that might be. But I'm going to take a chance here and see if we could shoot around the other side and maybe the back side of the building as well, and see if it reveals anything else to us. So one more moment and I will be right back. Okay, so this is the north side north-facing side of the building. I can see on this brick right here a little bit of staining or discoloration, and I see that quite often where the sandstone is eroded and has stained the brick. So I'm thinking they've either painted over the sandstone or perhaps removed it and replaced it with concrete and then painted it. But again, really low windows here, and then funny little, I don't know if these were, those little doors here. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a vent. It's an air vent. Okay. Thought maybe it's where the milkman used to deliver, but I guess it's just an air vent. This looks like a shared courtyard. Now this is the, what technically is the back side of the building. This is the east facing side of the building here. You can see very extensive fire escape that they've built in. I want to say that's a retro build or a sort of a reinstallation. At one time it probably would have been a wrought iron fire escape, and they've replaced it, you know, safety codes and new building codes and all that. Now here I'm seeing, right here, see there's the brick right here, and then this is concrete, but there's actually brick under this. They've just smeared this schmutz over top of this brick. So I'm thinking this brick goes right down into the ground, and they've just smeared that schmutz over top of it. You can see here another entrance that's below ground level. You've got to go down to get in. This one here as well. This is another door. I'm assuming a private entrance to a suite. It's got a number on it, so suite 3. So yeah, you've got to kind of go down to get into here. Lots of vents coming in over there. Yeah, very, very interesting old building. Beautiful old building. Let's take a swing by over here. So, okay, now look, I'm seeing something here. So here's that textured brick, and then they've made a transition to that smoother brick. So was that done during a renovation? Was that done initially and they've maintained it this way? I'm not sure. But yeah, very, very interesting. So this whole back side of this building, this face here and that face there is all that older smooth brick, and then the facade brick is on this side, the front, and then the other front that we looked at. Some more low windows in here. Put some utility access in here where those other air vents were. Let's have a look at this detail here. Yeah, that's just fake stuff. Yeah, so I'm thinking this is condos, not apartments. Maybe at one time it was apartments and converted to condos, I don't know. But this still poses a question up here, and I'm going to have to do some research into this. But I want to say that originally this building came up to here, and then they added that on after the fact, because it's recessed back slightly from the main portion of the building, and it's all covered in that schmutz. So I'm thinking that's a later build that they tried to sort of tie into the rest of the structure. But yeah, really interesting. So of course, as always, let me know what you think. Just beep boop bop, beep boop boop it down there in the comments. And until the next one, take care out there. Thank you very much for visiting today. And yeah, that's going to seal the deal on this one. Have a good one and take care.